Alright lads, Winglads here and welcome back to another FPL video. Gameweek 21 is done, Gameweek 22 is tomorrow. Let's get into this. But before we dive in to Gameweek 22, let's see how we did for Gameweek 21. So, starting in goal, Nick Pope. As per usual, he delivers me points. Yes, it's only 3, but he performed at superb standard against Chelsea on Sunday morning. Chelsea had 15 shots compared with Burnley's 1. Purely dominant from Chelsea. But you got to give credit to Pope for keeping the score only 2-0. Then, the defence. Saturday at 3 PM, Cancelo is benched, as well as a number of City premium picks, such as Mahrez and Sterling. Left many FPL managers very frustrated with their decision making. So, one of my subs is needed. This is Bednarak, who comes in for me. He delivers 2 points against Aston Villa in a rather bizarre for VAR, other than both teams' performances. Both teams probably should have drawn, or one of them, maybe Southampton in particular, could have easily won that game without VAR ever existing, ever. So, Bednarak 2 points. Then, Matt Targett, Mr. Consistent, 4.7 million defender, gives me points, 6 points. Although he probably shouldn't have, like I mentioned with Bednarak, you still take them as FPL manager. He's delivered 4 returns in 4 games. You've got to get him in. If you don't want that target, Matty Cash is another good option, as he delivered 9 points with 3 bonus points after that bizarre handball. But apart from that, he delivered another superb performance for Villa. Then, Ben Chilwell's on the bench for Chelsea against Burnley. Marcus Alonso comes into his position, so that leaves another room for another sub to come into my starting 11. That is Stuart Dallas, who happens to be, he scored against Leicester. So he got me 7 points. I was very happy about. Because Chilwell would have probably got those points. Well, he probably would have 6 points, maybe a bonus point. So, it's all even, isn't it? Very happy about that. Then, the midfield. We captained Ilkay Gundogan. He got 6 points. So, he got 3 points, 1 clean sheet, and 2 points in minutes played. Very frustrating, as he was played in the CDM position in a 4-3-1 with Fernandinho, so he had 0 shots, in fact, 0. So pretty much no chance unless he would get an assist. Pretty naive move from me there, to follow the crowd, but the crowd crumbles beneath the earth. Then, Son. 2 points. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't captain him, so I did better captaining Ilkay Gundogan. He got an extra point, but for the captain, that gets you an extra 2, as it's double. Spurs did an absolute disaster, calamitous performance against Brighton, losing 1-0 after a goal from Trossard. Hopefully Spurs put that performance in against Chelsea, and Chelsea walk away with the 3 points. But London Derby's London Derby, form goes out the window. So some blanks. Then, Mohamed Salah. 15 points. Fantastic. 2 goals in the second half against West Ham. Exactly what you need. Exactly what you need. Then, Bruno Fernandes. Again, blanks. 2 games in a row. 3 points. 2 points and 1 clean sheet. Against Arsenal. In a rather dire, lethargic, lackluster game. Now, move on to the attack. And Antonio comes in for Saka, who got injured. Before the game, like 3 hours before, he was all raring to go, 100% fit. No new notification on FPL, but he's on the bench. He wasn't even on the bench. He didn't travel with the squad, as he wasn't fit to even play a couple of minutes. But It's a pretty meh move from the bench, as Antonio only got 2 points against Liverpool. Then, Patrick Bamford. Kept him in. It was his last game week in my team. If he didn't return, he's gone. He's given me 15 points. Fantastic. 1 goal, 2 assists. Exactly what you need. Exactly what you need. Then, Danny Ings. 2 points. Yes, it's disappointing. But if you look at the VAR call that was ruled out for his goal, I would have been pretty happy with him. So, it's what it is. On another day, that would have been a goal, let's be honest, if there was different VAR referees. Of course, you get the worst ones and the most controversial decisions to make. Then all my bench got 0, Forster didn't play at all. So yeah, so I finished on 63 points as my total score, 48 is the average, and moves me up to 307k in the Gameweek rankings for overall. Gameweek 22 preview, and let's see how we're lining up. So in terms of transfers, Bukayo Saka surprisingly has moved way for Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's in fine form under Thomas Tuchel's era at Chelsea so far. He's only 0.99% owned, and he's 5.8 price tag, and I think that's a very good move to make. And he's bound to start against Tottenham unless Reece James will get some move in, but maybe Hudson-Odoi then moves into the narrow position on the right hand side. I am captaining Mohamed Salah against Brighton, and Bruno Fernandes is my vice captain. These decisions have been purely based on last game week, as well as the fixtures, with Salah facing Brighton. Even though they beat Spurs, but Spurs were goddamn awful. So I think Liverpool, and Salah's got a good record. So Liverpool, I think, will be okay for this game week to get the win. And Bruno Fernandes against Southampton, who actually played really well against Aston Villa. They just got unlucky, but I think they'll be fired up for this game against United. And Southampton tend to deliver some upsets against the top sides. It's going to be an interesting game week. I'm currently second in the league, so I've moved up 2 positions. I'm looking good for my game week ranking. Let's continue this and maintain this for the rest of the season, hopefully. Although there'll be some setbacks, maybe we can win my own league and we can reach maybe the 100k rankings, or maybe under. Who knows? Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to Winglads. Have a good day and be a lad.